Tēnā koutou ko tame pukai atu o ku ingoa. Ko au te kau mātua o te taone nui o Kirikiri noa, te kuratini o Waikato, me te tautoko i Enabling Good Lives. Tēnā koutou. I'm just going to give a short kōrero about this word called MANAAKI. MANAAKI contains two parts. One of the most powerful words in the Māori world is this word called mana. And with the word mana, every child, every person is born with mana. They have this power instilled in them from their parents, from their grandparents, from way back to the creation times. Everyone has mana. The second part, which is aki or aki, to encourage, to support that mana. So MANAAKI means to support, uplift, empower that person. It's more person-focused rather than paperwork focused. It is focusing on that person. So that is the meaning of that word, to MANAAKI, to uplift that person, to make that person's world better.
My name is Kylee Black. I'm a participant of Enabling Good Lives Waikato. I love living life and enjoying moments and creating memories. Enabling Good Lives is a partnership between people with disabilities and the government, the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Social Development and the Ministry of Education. And it's a new way of doing disability supports. It puts people with disabilities in the forefront as opposed to the background, and I am able to employ the people I want to live the life that I want to, and I'm able to employ people who are my age who I have value with and who add to my life. The difference between Enabling Good Lives Waikato and the system that I used before is life-changing. The only option I had beforehand was quite controlled, and I often didn't get a choice of what time people turned up or who turned up. One of the things I really struggled with is that I would often be very ill in the bathroom and a different person turned up every week, and I wasn't well enough to train people and tell them what to do and how to do it. The beauty of Enabling Good Lives is that I'm actually directly funded, and the money comes into a bank account that I've set up, and I have control over how that money is spent. I went through the supported self-assessment, which is a tool that allows you to go through and work out what kind of support you need. And I found it really beneficial because I was the one in charge and I was the one that had the control over that. The cool thing about it is it offers you a chance to use it quite creatively. So you don't just have to use it for support services and hours. I've been able to purchase items that are disability related costs through it. What I like about EGL Waikato is it has changed and revolutionised my life. I'm living in a flat now and I'm living my own life, and that has been made possible because I now have the proper supports in place to live my own independent life. Through Enabling Good Lives, I have been able to rebuild my confidence. I have learnt again that I have a voice, that I can speak up.
Kia ora, my name is Jack Haki Mahara. I'm 60 years old and I live in Rahui Pōkeka. I'm an amputee. That's how I came under the disability services.
Kia ora, tōku ingoa, no ko Bella no Pera Martin. I'm the Connector Tūhono for Enabling Good Lives. My mahi is to engage and support families coming on to Enabling Good Lives and to help them plan a good life.
My relationship with Bella is very good. We connected sort of straight away. She was very enthusiastic about coming on board to Enabling Good Lives.
The changes I've noticed in Jack since I first met him coming on to Enabling Good Lives has just been amazing. When I first met Jack, he appeared to be quite I guess, you know, the words that many people would use is he appeared to be quite broken. One of the questions I did ask Jack when I first met him was, we need to look at a plan, you know, for your future. And he was quite clear in saying, I don't do plans anymore. As we rolled along, my frequent visits with Jack and continuing to talk about Enabling Good Lives, I noticed it was like a light. It was quite a different man. And suddenly, 3 months down the track, Jack said, I'm ready to plan. So we began to plan, and I think, well, the rest is history.
Enabling Good Lives has changed my life in many ways, but mainly it's given me the opportunity to get out, enjoy my day-to-day life, knowing that I've got support and to enjoy the future. You know, it looks like I've got a good future still.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm Stevie's dad. Stevie's a 13-year-old, energetic, active person, and she keeps me on my feet at all times. Life before Enabling Good Lives was a struggle, years and years of struggle, stress. CCS came to see me with the idea that I might be able to go on to the pilot of Enabling Good Lives. And we need to do a plan. So we sat down, we worked out a plan for Stevie. We worked out what she likes, how things have been affecting us and we can make it better, how it affected myself, my son Nephi, and we just put this plan together and we just worked it out from there.
My name is JORDIE, I'm Stevie's community support worker. Stevie's actually my cousin, so it just worked out perfectly. So I called up with Steve and Stevie, and we went over, they had drawn up like dreams for Stevie and kind of talked about all the fun things that Stevie wanted to do.
Life's different now, the stress is actually gone, everything's more organised. Before it was probably just more of a homie because I didn't have the time, but she's enjoying activities in the community. And what she's learning through sports or activities, she's not fearing to try things. In the future, what I see, what Stevie's life is her experience, what she's going through at the moment, being out in the community. In the future, when she's be able to have a place to live, she'll be able to cook simple things, you know, like get lunch ready and have breakfast and things like that. Hopefully, you know, all this learning, one day she might be able to get a job.
I'm so glad that Enabling Good Lives Waikato is accessible for me, because it's allowed me to pick up and start living full life again, regardless of my deteriorating health. And I have better quality of life now than I did before. I realise and understand that not everyone has access to this system, and that needs to change. You know, we all need access to live full, equal, quality lives and have the ability to have the control and say over our lives instead of having someone else dictate and tell us how we're going to live and what we're going to do and how we're going to do it.